What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I want to talk to you guys about Andre Ward. Andre Ward has clapped back on the words that Deontay Wilder had used against him. He called Ward a hater, along with a lot of other boxing groups, like the LDBC and other groups that were appalled and shocked that Andre Ward said what he said about Deontay Wilder. Maybe he wouldn't want to fight Fury or go through that again, and Fury and Joshua was more likely to happen April 13th, and everybody lost their mind. Everybody of color lost their mind, right? So, they just interviewed Andre Ward after that fact, and, he just told them how it was. He was like, well, first, because they're asking him, were you just coming from a reporter standpoint, or a commentator standpoint, or were you coming from a fighter standpoint when you made those comments about Deontay Wilder? And he was like, well, first and foremost, I'm a man at the end of the day, so I speak my mind, and whoever has a problem with it, oh well, so that's first, and I'm a fighter, and I'm always a pro fighter because I've walked that walk. He's been in those shoes Deontay Wilder has. Remember the Kovalev fight, the first fight? A lot of people thought he lost that fight. I thought he lost that fight. But that doesn't change his opinion about who won or lost, because what did he do in the second fight? He redeemed himself. They stopped that fight with a dynamic knockout. Kovalev didn't even really want to fight after that. I think, he redeemed himself, okay? Now, he basically clarified what he was talking about. And he was saying, like, stylistically, the way Fury's style is, maybe Deontay Wilder wouldn't want to go up against a guy with that style and walk away with the draw, because that was a difficult walk for Deontay Wilder. Everyone that saw that fight seen that was a difficult fight for Wilder. And if they fought again, he might have more difficulty fighting a guy like Fury, you know what I mean? So Wilder, in Andre Ward's opinion, he felt that maybe he wouldn't want to take that fight, and Fury should move on to fight Joshua, because, Fury doesn't really have anything else to prove on top of the things he's already done, to improve and reinvent himself. So I get it. But a lot of guys, a lot of critics, he had to tell them, like, hey, why can't you give me the benefit of the doubt, like you did others? Because, if I'm not that type of person to hate, because he said, hey, I'm not a hater. And I never was a hater. So I don't see why you guys are coming up with this and assuming I meant any malice or anything towards Deontay Wilder, and he hasn't. Because, the styles. He was talking about the styles only, But he was speaking his mind on how he thought Fury won, and he could understand people having swing rounds and because that happens. You can see a fight one way, another fight can see another way. Like one judge sees it one way, another judge sees it a totally different way. Cool. He thought, Fury won by at least 2 rounds. That was his honest opinion. And everything else he said put the stank on it. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. So before people want to jump down Andre's back, I hope you get the link, because I will put it below in the description box and let you guys listen to it firsthand to see exactly what he was talking about. But I think I pretty much broke it down. But you can listen in his own words, so he can explain to you guys where he was coming from with the styles, and therefore, so for everyone that's hating on Andre Ward because you feel a Ward was, going with the white guy and, against the black guy, it's not even about that at all, because he's both men. He's a biracial guy. So leave it be. Matter of fact, he's exactly both of them. His dad is Irish. Tyson Fury's an Irish gypsy, and his mother's African American, which Deontay Wilder is African American. Okay? So there you go. Say he's both of them, so he can't be biased at the end of the day. It's just people like to pick sides, especially when Andre Ward, he speaks peace and he speaks equality, And a lot of people like to throw them on their side automatically because of the color of his skin. And that's what really happens. And that's what happened in this situation. That's why everybody was shocked, because they're so used to pulling that card all the time, because, you know, they have a different agenda out there and they pushing a whole different negative narrative. Okay. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Of course, you guys tell me what you think about this video. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.